Right, welcome ladies and gents. Jaguar, they've revealed the prices of their Barbie mobile and gender reveal cars. And I quite literally had an audible, Jesus Christ. I know, sorry, blasphemy to some people. The numbers are insane. Absolutely insane. So we're going to take a look. We're going to take a look, ladies and gents. Jaguar's Rebrand. It's been a fun saga to follow. I've enjoyed it. You guys have enjoyed it. I've had just loads and loads of stories sent to me from Jaguar and Jaguar Land Rover, both employees, about their bizarre diversity hire nonsense, their diversity, equity, and inclusion sort of training that they've all got to go through. It's insane. It's insane. I will be doing a video on that because there's been quite a lot sent to me, which has been corroborated every single time. There's been new pieces of information, just corroborates the other, and etc. And it's just the saga of how Jaguar has been eroded. But shall we get to their prices? Get ready, ladies and gents. Don't drink a coffee because you will spit it out. Don't drink anything because you will be spitting it out. Because these numbers are insane. They are genuinely insane. It's not an over-exaggeration. But anyway, ladies and gents, before we jump into this, please do make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We have lots of newbies that keep turning up, and we got lots of returning subscribers. So please do make sure you're subscribed. Subscribe for CC, look. Cute little doggo. If not for me, you know, there's someone else cuter here in frame. So subscribe. Anyway, let's take a look. So Jaguar's all-electric models set for a higher than expected price surge. Sorry, what? The numbers were high anyway. They were quoting 100 grand. Pounds. Pounds. Oh, it's higher than that. It's higher than that. It's insane. Let's take a look. The cost of one of Jaguar's new electric... I mean, it looks like this. Remember, it looks like this. Okay, just to highlight. The cost of Jaguar's new electric vehicles in more likely to be in the region of £150,000 than the 100 grand already anticipated. According to Jaguar Land Rover CEO Adrian Mardell. Why did you come out and tell us it would be 100 grand then? What are you doing? What? That's insane. The boss of the car giant also revealed that the cost of developing its new all-electric models could be around £1.5 billion, which will span over the next 5 years. Whoa. 1.5 billion to develop these electric vehicles, which are probably using, I would imagine, batteries bought from China. Like most car manufacturers do. Jaguar currently does that anyway. If I remember rightly. Or they're using... Is it Samsung ones? I'm going to have to take a look at that. I can't remember. Again, some information were sent to me about the batteries that they use. You're not developing your own battery. You're pre-purchasing batteries. What is it that you're developing that's unique to you as a company, Jaguar? Because I understand it when... it's an ICE, right? An internal combustion engine. There's a lot of research and development that goes on, right? Most car manufacturers, they have engineers on board that will develop these special engines, and they are special engines. You know, they hone the compression ratio, the gearing, the final drive ratios. All these things are very, very, very meticulously engineered, right? The drivetrain. It's a battery and some motors. What are you developing that's 1.5 billion pounds? Like, what is it? I understand when it's Tesla, and the reason why I understand when it's Tesla is because Tesla does do their own battery making, as far as I'm aware. I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but they develop all of their own stuff, right? Like they were developing all their own things. I understand when someone says Tesla, you know, in the price bracket for their development. I understand that. Jaguar developing electric cars, I don't understand, because they are going to buy up pre-made batteries. They're not going to make their own. They are going to presumably buy motors from someone else. What is it that's unique to Jaguar here that's going to cost £1.5 billion? And what the hell are you paying 150 grand for? 150 grand. Now, we know, anyone who buys cars, knows the prices of cars. You guys in the States are going to get absolutely arse raped for this. Bearing in mind, obviously no one's going to want them. But if you did want them, it's not going to be 150 grand. It's not going to be 100. It's not going to be, even if you were to convert that 150,000 pounds into dollars. So say, for argument's sake, like $175,000, something like that, $180,000. It's not going to be that. It's not going to be that. Because the dealerships will put up a markup on it. Right? That's one of the things which killed the all-new Nissan Z car. Was that the dealerships had just insane markup prices on these things. That's what's going to happen with this. This car is going to be like $250,000. Who the fuck is buying that? No one, obviously. But yeah, Jaguar Land Rover parent company had earlier said that the electric vehicles would be priced at above 100 grand. The latest information was revealed in an interview with the Sunday Times. If the car does end up costing that, it'll be about 3 times more expensive than Jaguar's F-Pace SUV, which the company potentially needing to sell about 30,000 of these new models per year to break even. 30,000 of these cars you're going to sell. You're not going to sell them. You're not. 30,000 of these cars every single year to pay off the £1.5 billion. It's not happening. That's not happening. The company earlier revealed that it would be stopping the production of almost all of its current models by the end of the year in order to focus more on its all-electric models. However, with difficult sales over the past year, as well as declining consumer demand for European brands and higher competition from Chinese rivals, the move is being seen as risky by clients and investors alike. No shit. Jaguar will be producing 3 new electric models, with the first one expected to be available from 2026 onwards. These are anticipated to be an SUV, a 4-door Grand Tourer. The Grand Tourer has been spotted. They're road testing it at the moment. And a saloon car, with the Grand Tourer expected to come first. The company recently launched a new design vision concept at Miami Art Week, which is what we've laughed at non-stop. This was a concept car named the Type 00, and which the company says is aimed at representing Jaguar's new creative philosophy and design branding, while also highlighting how it plans to change the electric vehicle market, i.e. by tanking it, I guess. What the fuck are you changing in the market? The concept cars will not be available for sale, but instead are only being used to represent what Jaguar's upcoming all-electric models may potentially look like. Danny Hewson, head of financial analysis at AJ Bell, said in an email note, quote, Jaguar want to shake up the market and shake up their buyer pool, aiming for more affluent motorists who might in the past have plumped for Porsche or Bentley, but could be persuaded to switch allegiance if the product was suitably desirable. No one who buys a Porsche is going to come to you, Jaguar. They're not. It used to be said all publicity is good publicity, but that was before the din of social media, which allows everybody to share their opinions, and Jaguar's strategy could be a huge bomb if its new concept car doesn't set pulses racing. It didn't. Whatever the final version looks like, Jaguar may have made people look, and if they can persuade enough of them to buy into the hype when the first of its new models rolls off production lines, then its strategy will be studied and potentially copied in years to come. It won't be. Jaguar's design vision concept was launched as part of an overall rebranding attempt. We've covered all of this kind of stuff. This is mental. So buyers have been less impressed, with several claiming that this rebrand may damage the brand's heritage. Yep. Perceived luxury and sophistication, as well as its customer loyalty in an attempt to be perceived as more progressive. I don't care how progressive a car brand is. I couldn't give a shit. Just make a good car. Like, genuinely, just make a cool car. I'm not interested. You can be as progressive as you like. You can suck D, at night. I don't care what you do. Just make a good car. That's all I want from you. Just make a good car. Anyway, there you go. £150,000. But probably more than likely $250,000. What do you think? This will tank the company. And then a finance director came out and said some bits and pieces as well. So, which was funny as well. Just quickly, Ming Lee stepped onto the stage at Appian's European conference in London last week. He opened with a light-hearted nod to recent headlines, expressing hope that his presentation on finance transformation at Jaguar Land Rover would be better received than its much discussed brand relaunch. Probably not. So, yeah, this type 0... Anyway, so this individual says, this is an ambitious strategy. Some people love it, and some people hate it. But the world is changing to a point that no change equals no future for us, said Lee, Jaguar Land Rover's Director of Finance. Lee told conference delegates how Jaguar Land Rover is heavily investing in electrification, all of its electrification, and automation with the goal of zero carbon emissions by 2039. I don't care. Stop China from doing it before you... I literally don't care about the carbon emissions. I couldn't give a shit. If you want to stop carbon emissions, invest in Porsche's e-fuel. Right? Literally a fuel that is like zero, net zero emissions, and you can just burn an internal combustion engine on it. Invest in that. Invest in that. So all of us then have to buy these dog shit electric cars. Just do that. Just do that, please. So yeah, anyway, according to Lee, his department is central to the car maker's transformation into a brand that will attract a new generation of eco-conscious, high-net-worth individuals. Who probably fly jets. I hate this. I hate this timeline. The finance department sees the end-to-end value creation system. Every action has a transaction that we record and report. Every plan needs a business case. Every strategy needs to be funded and financed. So finance is key. As Director of Finance, I'm focused on process excellence and creating data assets which are analytics and AI ready. Amazing. This is all just utter nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Yeah. So I mean, that's kind of it, really. I just thought it was funny. So there you go. Thoughts down below. Bye now.